When I first saw these dolls, the first thing that came to my mind was, why did Kylie Jenner become a Bratz doll and not a Barbie? And why these two looks? At first, it sounds like a simple celebrity doll question, but the more you think about it, the more interesting it gets. Hello, my stylish explorers, and welcome back to Whisperwood, our enchanted forest where couture meets imagination, and every detail has a secret. Today, we open the gates to gloss, glam, and a beauty spell with a very famous pout. Did you hear it? That tiny click between the trees? Not a door, a compact. The kind of click that means the gloss has opened, the look has been chosen, and somewhere a mirror is about to become a business plan. This is not the entrance of a fairy tale princess. This is a different kind of magic. Celebrity magic. So gather close, my stylish explorers. Kylie Jenner is here in Bratz form. To understand why this makes sense, we have to rewind. Kylie first entered pop culture in 2007 when Keeping Up with the Kardashians premiered and viewers began watching her grow up on camera. But by the mid-2010s, the story changed. She was no longer just the youngest sister on reality TV. She was becoming a beauty signature. The lips, the liner, the selfie, the launch, and in 2015, the lip kits arrived. Suddenly, Kylie was not just part of pop culture. She was selling the look of it. That is where Bratz began to make sense. Because Bratz were never natural glam dolls. They were styled, exaggerated, glossy. The eyes were dramatic. The outfits were bolder. The shoes had altitude, and the attitude arrived before the doll did. Bratz understood something very early. The face could be fashion. And Kylie built an empire in the same world. A world of gloss, angles, packaging, transformation, the before, the after, the product drop, the sold-out shade, the mirror selfie that became a business move. And that is where the dolls start whispering their receipts. Because these are not random Kylie-inspired outfits. They are miniature fashion clues. First, the Day Doll. Black patent Blumarine-styled glamour. Fall 2022 energy. Glossy black shine, tiny dress, tall boots, sunglasses. A look that feels like Y2K walked into a luxury garage and found its best angle. This is not soft daytime dressing. This is Kylie as a street glam mogul. Paparazzi-ready. Beauty brand sharp, glossy from the lips to the leather. And then comes the Night Doll. That one is a full fashion detective moment because the look traces back to Kylie at the 2022 CFDA Awards, wearing archival Thierry Mugler from fall 1999. One shoulder, one sleeve, that black high slit drama. A gown from the archive translated into Bratz scale. So if the Day Doll is Kylie as gloss-made human, the Night Doll is Kylie as fashion archive fantasy. And together, they explain why these dolls work. Because modern celebrity is not one fixed portrait anymore. It is versions, a launch, a red carpet, a glam room, a closet that looks like a boutique, a handbag collection that may need its own mailing address. This is more than just getting dressed. This is image production. And Kylie understands image production. So do Bratz. Because beauty is not only something you have. Sometimes, beauty is something you design. The hair, the lips, the nails, the dress, the pose, the whole story around the face. That is why these dolls do not simply ask, "Does it look like Kylie?" They ask, "Which Kylie are we meeting?" And maybe that is why Kylie as Bratz feels so right. This was not just about making a Kylie doll. It was about choosing the doll world that already understood her kind of glamour. So, when Kylie becomes Bratz, it feels less like a costume and more like a homecoming. Thank you for following the clues with me. Until next time, remember, sometimes the mirror does not just reflect the image. It starts the empire.